from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Black Knights will boot it away to start the game. Straight ahead from inside his 25. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So Kansas State's offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it where the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast, going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So Army's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big fullback's got it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Reed. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better their job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finding an escape route. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the quick pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play can be an explosive one. And you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
From the gun to give, looking for room. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Makes a man miss. And he's knocked down in the backfield, but man, how many tackles did he escape before he was finally brought down? After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Stop right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. The short hands. It's Brown. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Just a bit of a miss loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really...
Open spaces. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these off.
Intercepted, the defense is set up. Oh, he would have loved to tackle on the big return, but they got it in the red zone at the 16.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
The give out of the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at in the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? He's got it on the move. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
On a big third down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Power football with the run. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. Just listen to the Little Apple. You can hear it all the way to the Big Apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Running the option, it's Coleman. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. The option look. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that one.
Always a welcome play for the defense. They get a sack at the 47.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just a middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. Check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Start starts a drive trying to go up top. And his first pass is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And on that out route, third down, guys, you just want to see a little bit better execution. You want to see more depth on the route. You want to see a little bit more of an accurate throw so he doesn't have to come back and fight for it, so that we can pick up the first down a lot easier. A little bit better by the quarterback and receiver, and as a result, they do get the catch, but it sets up fourth and short.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Coleman. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback brought up to him and sacked at the 12. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. Looking for room at the 25. Jumped on top of the pile. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. Runs through the tackle. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount around it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit and nifty pickup there. And the Black Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. With the catch, it's Fortner. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Black Knights look to do some damage in the red zone. Motion from the back. Off play action on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. There's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched the sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's progression consistently.
He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, trying to find his man. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Looking downfield on first down. Moving away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Wildcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Throws for the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Irvin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. There he goes, breaking the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's the handoff. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Coleman. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll try the left side. Finds a little space. Inside the 45. There he goes! They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Down the bench. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down run. And the Black Knights have pushed it inside the 20. The play action fake. Caught over the middle, it's short. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 1st down from the 11. To the air on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just heat. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the Heat. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback gets the 1st down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's loose down the middle. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. Now this defense taking one back to the house.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 10 over North Texas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. The give to the fullback. Nice move to keep running. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. A designed run for the quarterback. Powers through the defender. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I'm the offensive coordinator. I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Black Knights will punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Throws to the tight end. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. On the option. The pitch. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's a new chapter at quarterback for Army after Bryson Daly's historic season led the nation with 32 touchdowns on the ground. Army had 12 wins. A strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big block.
And the Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now on the option. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe bring in a couple tight ends. They'll max protection. More guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Barnett. Does a short pass to the tight end. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Well, it's a good decision by the quarterback, and I know you didn't get the first down, but the good news is you got a chunk of yards back, now setting up 4th and short and giving yourself an opportunity to go for it here and keep this drive going.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it, and you just saw it right there. Get it done.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with the completion.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for space, it's Reed. Not much there, they'll give him 1 to the 14. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll try to really get into this. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Scanning the field. It's Barnett. He's going to throw deep right side. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Calls his own number.
Silly, he shows you on that one.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. SMU came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Dallas had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. All that speculation all week, and now we know. And something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Black Knights are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. It's complete to the left. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there. Down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down. And he'll have his offense.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Well, they come up short. It's not going to set up 4th and 1. If I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm finding who's my biggest, most physical back, the guy that I can trust to get north and go get me this 1st down.
And so I'm bringing all the big bodies into the defensive line, and I'm making sure I get a little bit of penetration so I don't get let that big running back get downhill so he can fall forward, so he can get momentum going. Big time 4th down and short down.
Option look. It's Coleman. Pass escapes him, still on his feet. Good pick up there. He gets enough for the first down.
I love the decision to keep the football on the option right there. That reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw, who recently at Army, member, led him to a 10-win season, set a single-season record with over 1,700 rushing yards. Did it from the quarterback position because he made good decisions, knew when to keep the football, was keying and had his eyes where they needed to be. That's exactly what this guy just showed you on that last play.
They want to run this quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down or else they are really in trouble. Oh, he's getting it with a steam. Oh, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, things have mostly been going right for this offense in this game so far. That's why they have the lead they have. But that time, a little bit of a mental error. That should have been intercepted. Don't love the decision by the quarterback.
Picks up the first down. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, you wonder how this guy is so dynamic. It's because of his speed. You simply can't coach that. You saw it on that last carry.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Brown. They put the brakes on him at the 21-yard line, short of the line to gain, and now field goal or go for it on 4th. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. What a disappointment. No good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead. Life is good. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Black Knights! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
They'll line up to go for two. He's looking to throw. Under fire. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer.
How about that for a momentum swing? The defense gets the pick six, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the two-point conversion.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his 30, what a chance to flip the field. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barnett. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to seal the edge on the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Wildcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Well, you could just feel it. He wanted to make that a big return, but his offense will come out and take over at the 44. He'll start this drive 5. The quick out. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, the run, and looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Looking for space. It's Irvin. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think you have have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged that ball in the end zone, but couldn't keep the foot inbounds along that left. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's short.
I'm just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody in bounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. Be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. It's a running room. And that had all the makings of bug-meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off. That's a live ball. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge. And if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the Black Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Now the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces third and long. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Army! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When your defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays. You got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for two does not work out. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Throws to the wideout. That third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. We've seen a lot of the punt teams 6th time tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And this quarterback has had a less than stellar game. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense. As corners made plays, really the whole secondary has, Dave.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be. And
he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long. He's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finding open areas. And they stop him. He's not able to get there as he is ridden out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
They're still firing away even with this lead. Touchdown, Wildcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to